What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can apply to UST LeapMed. I'm John ARLO Sanchez. I recently took the UST LeapMed entrance exam, and you can see my experience by clicking this video right here or the link in the description. So let's get started. So how do you apply to UST LeapMed? In order for that, I'm going to show you the procedure on how you can apply from start to finish. So UST LeapMed, you apply online through their website. I'll put the link in the description. The deadline for applying to UST is around January, second week of January, and most likely January 15. But if you're applying to LeapMed, the deadline is November 30. So if you're going to go to LeapMed anyway, I suggest you do your application quickly. You ask for your documents from your school as soon as possible to make sure that you have the slot to get into the top 500. So how much does UST LeapMed cost? Well, if you're just applying for normal UST, it costs 500 pesos for Filipinos studying in UST, 1,000 pesos for foreigners studying in UST, and 3,000 pesos if you're applying to UST LeapMed. And if you want to know more about UST LeapMed, I have a video about that explaining what you can expect and why you should take UST LeapMed. But in short, the program is a shortened pre-med. Well, it shortens it from 4 years to 2 years, and it guarantees that you'll get into UST for your med school, and it will also guarantee that you have a residency and internship at the UST hospital. First, you have to know if you need to take the UST or not, because in my case, the pandemic was still here, so we did not have the UST entrance exam. We had the USTAR, which they based it off our grades. But most likely, if you're a student of at least batch 2022, you're going to have the entrance test. Whether or not you're having the USTET, you're also going to have the LeapMed entrance exam. So now that you know about whether you're going to take the USTET or the USTAR, let's talk about what you need to prepare. First, you will need to pre-register. The point of this is to get your reference number. And the first thing you need to do is click which stage you're applying for. As of right now, the website isn't allowing me to click it because the deadline is over. So this is just for demonstration purposes. So what do you need for the pre-registration? You need your personal details such as your name, your contact details, your parents or guardian's contact details, and you need to decide on your primary and secondary course. If you're taking UST LeapMed, you're going to pick 3 courses: your primary course, secondary course, and UST LeapMed, which will be the top. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's a checkbox there that you have to tick if you're taking UST LeapMed. So let's say you apply to UST LeapMed, but you didn't get in. Your next choice will be your primary, not your secondary. So most likely you will not take your secondary. So don't spend too much time thinking about what secondary course you want to take. Once you're done pre-registering, they will email you your reference number. And this is crucial because you need it to fill in the application form. So once you got your registration number, put it here and enter your surname, and you'll be directed to the portal. And in that portal, you'll be able to follow the application procedure. And here are what you need to do. The first thing you need to do is complete the grades tab. So what you need to request for your grades from your registrar in your school, if you don't already have it, and you need to input your grades and make sure that it's the same as the report card, because you're going to submit the report card again anyway. So if there are discrepancies, they're going to find out. Next is you need to put your core curricular and extracurricular tabs, and these require that you have a leadership positions. So if you still have time, I really suggest you apply for leadership positions in an organization or in an event. It will allow you to be able to fill up this tab better. And next, you have to complete the information survey tab. It's just a quick survey about how you got into UST, what are your plans for the future. It's easy, you can do it. And then here are the needed documents for uploading, and it has to be PDF file. You cannot put any other file types. You need the signed application and conform form. You can download it through the portal. You need a birth certificate or a passport. You need your certified true copy of Form 137 or Form 138 with name and signature of the school representatives. This means your report cards. And if you're applying for college, you need your grade 10 and grade 11 report cards. You also need your student ranking certification. Again, ask your registrar to give you the student ranking, and you need the proof of payment. And they accept BPI and BDO, and if you're applying to UST LeapMed, you need to pay 3,000 pesos. Now, here are some optional things that you should prepare just in case you have them. You can upload them. Is honors class certification, leadership certifications, award certifications, international credential certifications, like the SAT or ACT or IGCSEs, ABCDEFGs. Then you also need maybe a baptismal certificate, but this is only for senior high school or junior high school applicants. So when doing the payment, you can pay over the counter or online using the bill payment facility. And then once you paid and transferred, you need to get the receipt and upload it on the portal. So when will you know the result of your application? I got my results around January or February. If you took the UST LeapMed, they will share the top 500. And if you got into the top 500, you get to take the entrance exam. And if you pass the entrance exam, you get to the top 220. And if you take the interview and pass that, you get to the top 90 and you're officially a UST LeapMed student if you confirm that you want it. So I have a more in-depth video about explaining the procedures and the phases. Just click the playlist there. It's a comprehensive guide on everything you need to know about UST LeapMed, and I hope that it will clear any misconception. Also, another thing that should be noted, and this is very important because it dictates whether or not you can get into LeapMed. Graduating grade 12 students from the STEM strand or Gas Health Allied strand if you're in UST with a general average of no less than 90 in grade 11 may apply. So if you don't fit the criteria, if you're from another strand, if you got less than 90 on your general average from grade 11, I'm sorry, but you won't be able to be selected as UST LeapMed. So to save your money and your time, I suggest that you don't pay the 3,000 and you don't click yes when they ask you if you want to join LeapMed, because if you don't fit the criteria, you're just wasting your money. So while I'm not discouraging you from being a doctor, I'm just advising you not to take the LeapMed. Perhaps you could try taking the LaSalle Human Biology, which is also like a LeapMed. It's a condensed learning enhanced program. And you can also take the one in UP called Intermed. However, that is more competitive. But it's also worth the shot. So that's all I have about how you can apply to UST LeapMed. I hope that this video helped you. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. If you have any questions, I'd love to answer them in the next video. And if you want to know more about UST LeapMed, click this playlist. It will take you from start to finish and be able to, prepare you for applying as a doctor.